Hey y'all, and welcome back to Delightful by Design. Today we're diving into a conversation that's got the cultural buzzing. Stephen A. Smith, his critique of black women, and the bigger question is who gets to define the black narrative? But first, I must say that Stephen A. Smith doesn't speak for us all. Who gets to define the black narrative? Certainly not Stephen A. Smith, ESPN's resident loud talker himself turned political commentator. Recently called himself calling out U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett for her fiery criticism of the president, as if anyone on any side would like him. Again, Stephen A. Smith doesn't speak for us all, but he questioned whether her rhetoric actually helped her district, calling it performative opposition. But here's the thing, when a black man with a massive platform publicly critiques a black woman's tone, it's not just commentary, it's a cultural signal.
Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying, that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Because like Joe Manchin said, he's there to represent, or was there for 15 years to represent, the people of West Virginia. She's supposed to be there to represent the people of Texas.
The problem with the respectability politics, Smith's critiques leans into the respectability politics. That is why Stephen A. Smith doesn't speak for all of us. The idea that black folks must present themselves a certain way to be taken seriously? But Crockett's unapologetic style isn't just rhetoric for the streets. It's a reflection of frustration, urgency, and truth telling that many in our community resonates with. But does he actually listen? For instance, and as usual, Sass opens his mouth about something he doesn't know anything about. Alexis Ohanian didn't hold back when it came to defending his marriage to Serena. The Reddit co-founder and husband of the tennis legend confronted ESPN's Stephen A. Smith after the loud commentary made remarks questioning Serena's Super Bowl halftime cameo and its reflection on their marriage. Ohanian, known for his unwavering support for Serena, pulled up to the set of First Take and coolly asked, "You haven't been married before, right?" A point clapped back that left Smith visibly rattled because he could have stopped right there. The moment quickly went viral when fans praised Ohanian for standing firm against unsolicited commentary on his personal life. His own insecurity may be one of the reasons for him not being married. But Sherry Shepard commentary about this story had me laughing. I'm certain everyone had the same sentiments about Stephen A. Smith. Let's take a listen.
Shout out Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian. Back in February, Stephen A. Smith was on ESPN talking about Serena performing in Kendrick Lamar's halftime show at the Super Bowl because some people thought that Serena's appearance was a diss to her ex Drake.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to it. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that lick back.
Okay, so fast forward 8 months later. Serena's husband, Alexis, was on Stephen's show, and he finally got his chance to clap back.
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines.
you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No,
She
Stephen.
hasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So I generally try to stay in my lane of advice.
Then we'll talk marriage advice later.
Okay. So when Alexis was talking, Stephen didn't have a lot to say that day. He was like, well, a lot of, we can get into that another time. Humna.
Speaking of other activists like Angela Rye, Tamika Mallory, and even comedian D.L. Hughley clapped back, saying Smith needs to reflect on his own bias. Representative Crockett herself wasn't surprised, as her supporters made it clear. Black women don't need permission to be passionate, political, or powerful. I believe that sass bias also stems from a sense of jealousy. These women have the opportunity to genuinely occupy a space that he aspires to be a part of. And that is why Stephen A. Smith doesn't speak for all of us. Why does this matter? This matters because when Stephen A. Smith speaks, people do listen. So when he critiques black women for being too loud or too emotional, it reinforces harmful stereotypes. It tells young black girls watching their voices must be filtered to be valid. That's not just commentary, it's erasure. So let's be clear. Saz does have the rights to his opinions, such as we have the rights to disagree. And his comments about black voters needing to reevaluate party loyalty, that may have some merit. But when paired with dismissive takes on black women's leadership, it feels like he's cherry picking who gets to be authentic. Just like Alexis, you wouldn't say that to her face. Stephen A. Smith doesn't speak for all of us, and he definitely doesn't speak for black women. If he wants to represent the community, he needs to listen more, learn more, and uplift more. Because there are some asses you just can't kiss. Being loud isn't the problem. Being uninformed is. Okay, that's it. And thank you for watching, fam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. The drama never sleeps, and neither do we. Catch you in the next one, and bye for now.